Hey everybody, Brett Tadlock here, TN Artist. Just wanted to share with you real quick a lesson that I put together for my patrons over on Patreon. I started with a painting I'd done about 3 months ago and decided to, because I opened it up and it was on the canvas I had saved before on my canvas template, I thought, well, I'll just paint over it and use it as my background painting and my underpainting. So I started smearing everything around on it and playing around with it. And then once I got it kind of smeared in, I decided to go ahead and overlay some paint on it and give it kind of a greenish look to it. So that way it could kind of have maybe a distance trees kind of feel to it, because that was my end goal, was wanting to paint a kind of a spooky forest kind of look. So I started playing around with this and adding it in and messing around with the different layers and layer types as far as the blend modes for doing that, and then took the pen tool and started tracing in some trees and drawing them in to get a kind of a distant look, and then again playing with the levels and the layers as far as the way it interacts and multiplies and blends and all that kind of stuff to really kind of push the trees back in their look and feel. And by the way, this is sped up about 6 times the normal speed. So anyway, so I just kept pushing around and playing with these and going over different ways that you can kind of get some atmospheric perspective and kind of play around with things. Wanted this to have kind of a, maybe a spooky night or a early morning, that magic time between day and night when all that happens. And so just kind of discuss that with the patrons to say, hey, here's some ideas to think about, some ways to play around with some paint and mess around with this. This was about an hour. Really more of a practice piece than anything else, so not overly shooting for a really refined piece, but wanted to talk about using some of the stencils from my landscape pack and how to use all that. So that's really what it is just going over that. So I guess really just kind of finish watching this and seeing how it is. If you like it, you can feel free to join over on Patreon, and it's $3 a month with a whole bunch of lessons coming in for it there, so that way you can get a lot for your money. For definitely going to get more than $3 worth, that's for sure, but you also get discounts on my brushes and stuff like that too. So if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, just leave them below. I'd be happy to answer them as soon as I can. But other than that, I hope you enjoy watching this and it inspires you to get out there and try something as well. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell. Okay, thanks so much for watching.